Awesome shipping. McMaster-Carr. These are some rubber hemispheres I got for the bottom of my sump. Actually, it'll go on this piece of plywood I cut and keep the any vibrations down. It'll also keep a little space underneath for airflow. What we'll do with these hemispheres and lay them out in rows of 10 rows of 5 as evenly as I can, or however best I can divvy them up. They're a durometer reading, which is just how spongy, how dense they are. The hemispheres, half circle, have a durometer reading of 70. You can give them in 30 and 50, and that is how fast they'll rebound from weight loads. It helps to measure the weight load that they'll carry. They're weight load sensitive, so you can't just get one size fits all. You have to figure out your weight. The ones for the pumps, I got those in a durometer of 50, and they're a lot more spongy. Got a little stud built into them, so got 8 of those for 2 pumps. What I've done with the plywood is I painted it black to match the rest of the inside of the sump area, and I cut it a little, maybe a tad more narrow than the sump itself. I don't want a ledge, but it'll be siliconed down to the bottom of the sump once I remove the protective paper off of that, and put these Sorbothane bumpers, or whatever you want to call them, underneath. That will help to raise the sump up off the floor with airflow underneath, so any water that gets under there can dry. Capillary action will suck it up under there if it's just laying flat, and it'll also relieve, the plywood will relieve any pressure points that any feet would have underneath, so it won't be sitting directly on the feet. The acrylic won't have any type of stress point. When the water is running at level here, I should be about 140 pounds plus the weight of the sump, and of course that's something you have to take into consideration when you get these rubber mounts. Let's take a closer look at these isolation feet. They're made by Sorbothane, which you can find at sorbothane.com. Minimum order of $100 through them, so you'll probably want to go through McMaster-Carr. Was, gosh, they were excellent, and they have the little hyphen in there, .com, McMasterCarr.com. And like I say, I ordered them yesterday afternoon. I got them this afternoon without paying any overnight shipping. Of course, location was probably key there, but these bumpers is what this is called. Has a male thread in them. You can get them that has a female thread, so you could actually isolate two things that came together as such. They have rectangular ones, socks, shoes, pads that go down on the ground. Thickness is important. The thicker it is not necessarily the better that it is. It's the amount of bulge, and this angle of bulge is what deflects the energy. It will absorb up to 94.7% of vibration if the load range is applied properly. These are a durometer 50, pretty spongy. This is a durometer of 70, and it rebounds from the weight load quicker. So the bigger, if they were the same size, a durometer of 70 would actually support a little bit more weight. These are 3/4 inch, and the reason I got those is because of the height of my plywood under this, the height of these under my pumps, trying to get them so they'll be able to plumb to about the same height. So I'll give them a whirl, see how they do at absorbing the vibration, if there is any, and I imagine there will be some, and I'll get back with you and let you know. And when I say these are 3/4 of an inch, that's the diameter. The thickness is going to be half of the diameter, because the sphere is a ball, So at least with the spheres that's accurate. And whenever you order them, you want to get what you want. What I mean by that is they come with or without peel and stick 3M adhesive. So if you don't want it, be specific, different catalog number.